Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. So glad you are here and that you found us. We are going to have an awesome day today. We are going to Hollywood Studios, and you know what? There's a couple new attractions that we have to go see, so stick with us. Let's go check them out. You know, those who travel have stories to tell, so let's go tell a story. Okay, you guys, we are going to go head out and check out the new Little Mermaid show that finally opened after how many years, and they've got that new villain show too. So we're gonna go check that out. We're just gonna spend the day at Hollywood Studios and just kind of see what all kind of mischief we can get into. Can't wait, so stick with us. It's gonna be an awesome day. The weather could not be more beautiful. We are excited. Let's go have some fun. Good morning, annual pass.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. All right, so we have made it. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. And we got a pretty good parking spot. It was Mickey, so if you know where the Mickey is, Mickey section. So it was only just a quick little walk, maybe a 5-minute walk to the front. So you can see how beautiful it is today. It's gonna be a nice warm day again. Okay, so our goal today is to go and check out the Villains Unfairly Ever After show. So that just opened, and it's kind of back by Rock and Roller Coaster. So there's a theater back there that they repurposed. It used to be a Lightning McQueen, and they repurposed it for the Villains Unfairly Ever After show. So now that that's running, it runs pretty much every half hour. So they have a lot of show times today. Then the other show that we're gonna try and hit, maybe first if we can get back there, the first showing of Little Mermaid. So that's a show it's a musical. It just reopened as well. But first, we're gonna go through security. All right, this is kind of a shot at some of the crowds here at Hollywood Studios. Like I said, it is a nice warm one today. It is already 90 degrees. It's supposed to be up to 95, but it's gorgeous. Nonetheless, it's just hot. But we're heading back now to the Little Mermaid show. And so how you get there is you see Runaway Rail. This is the Chinese theater. We're just gonna head straight back on Hollywood Boulevard, and we're gonna hang a little bit of a right. And it's gonna be just right here, kitty corner, through the Disney Hollywood Arch. And then it puts you right there. So it's really close to the Runaway Railway. All right, check it out. A brand new sign. A musical adventure. So the next showing is at 11:20. So we're just gonna jump in line right here. And it doesn't look like it's too bad right now, so looks like we will hopefully be in the shade. Okay, so we got in line at about 15 minutes, well, yes, it was about 15 minutes before the show time, so 11:05, and we're not that far back from the entrance to the theater. What's nice about getting in line a little bit early is we are out of the sun, so we're waiting in the shade, and there are these nice fans behind us to keep us cool. There's a lot of people that are piling in right behind us, and I will flip it around so you can see that they are actually all out in the sun. So you can see those guys are all out in the sun, and we only have to wait about another 10 minutes before show. It's not like we're wasting a lot of time. We're just waiting 15 minutes before the show. So it turned out good. Just plan ahead, and you know, it's just like waiting in line for another attraction, but only 15 minutes ahead of the show time, and we didn't have to wait very long, and we're in the shade. So anyway, I don't know if they'll be letting us film, but what I will do is I'll show the theater when we first get in there, and then gives you kind of an idea what the theater looks like. see how different it is, if it is different at all from the previous show. And then, yeah, so I don't know if they'll let us film. If they do, great. If not, then you'll see at least the front of the theater.
King Triton is eager to see his daughters perform.
So this is what the inside looks like, and they said no video, no anything during the show, but this is at least what the theater looks like, so it's pretty cool. And I think they've redone the seats. The seats look all fancy. They're nice and comfy and new. But other than that, there it is. Okay, I just wanted to give a quick little update here, just kind of give you an idea of what I thought of the show. So obviously absolutely zero videoing or photography of any kind, but that show has every kind of effect you could ever possibly imagine. So it's everything from 3D to you've got real people, and then you have puppetry, you have graphics, you have screens, you have all kinds of things going on, and in some ways there's just so much going on you can't take it all in. But there's sights, there's sounds, it's an amazing show. So they've done a really good job kind of bringing everything together with all the different technologies that they've used throughout the years. Like I said, they create 3D effects without having to have the glasses, which is really nice. It's nice not having to have the 3D glasses. But anyway, it's a really good show. It's a fun show. It's an updated show. I was worried that they weren't going to have too much of the puppetry, because that's what the show was originally, but they've incorporated a little bit. There's not as much as I thought there was going to be, because they do a lot more animated. So there's a lot of animated screens and things like that. But it's a really well done show. It's a really fun show. It's really cool to see the technology and kind of how they've updated it. So anyway, yes, definitely fun to have this show back. Definitely a must-see. You have to come do it if you're here. So yes, very cool. Yeah, I really liked it. It is super fast. I will say the other thing about it is it tells the story really fast, because they got to cram all that story into like 15-20 minutes. But it's a pretty cool show. I really liked it. Okay, so what we're gonna try and do now is we're gonna try and head down to the new Villains Unfairly Ever After show. The shows run literally every half hour. So it's like every half hour on the hour kind of thing. And so yeah, we'll see if we can get in. I'm hoping so. We shall see. All right, so here is Rock and Roller Coaster. You know, as we kind of walk past that, we've got this whole new Villains theme here. So Villains Unfairly Ever After, and there's the show times, 10, 11, 12, and then it's every half hour, all the way till 5, 6, and 7. So I don't know if it's going right now. I'm not sure. It looks like there's a lot of people standing around, but I don't know if it's open right now. We are going to find out. I have no idea what's up. We'll see. Okay, so they just haven't opened it for the next show yet. So I don't know if we're going to be waiting for the next showing or what. I'm not sure. Okay, so how this is working is you really do have to be here. There's a lot of people wanting to see the show. So they had that line there just for standby. So now they're lining up for the next show. So if you want to wait for the next show, but if it gets too crowded, then they just cut it off. So you do have to get in line earlier. The next show, like I said, it's in 10 minutes. It's already full. So they just did a few standby, then they started a new line. So just get here a little bit early. Okay, so there definitely is a queue for each of the shows. So because it is so popular, it's just like anything, you just have to wait in line, and hopefully it won't be so busy for you. But like I said, they're every half hour, so at most we'll be waiting for probably about a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes for the next show until they open it up and let you in. Okay, so how the queue is working, they first have us line up over here. Now they've opened up that other side of the queue. They're going to have us all walk over there to control the flow of it. So just maybe to make us feel like we're moving, I'm not sure. But they had us lined up over here at first, and now we're all going to head over there. You just follow the arrows, and like I said, they're lining us up to go in over on this other side. That's where we enter the building. So really, if you're not here in time, you'll have to wait for the next show. So just plan on getting here at least a half an hour plus early, just like any other attraction.
Hollywood Studios.
So she's counting how many people, and then I don't think there's any rhyme or reason once you're in here. So we can just line up underneath the umbrellas, and there is some fans going, so hopefully we can get in front of a fan. Okay, here is my report. That is a fun show. You definitely need to go see it. It is a really amazing sound system, and the makeup jobs they do on each one of those villains, pretty dang fun. Although I do have to say, Captain Hook he's the one that earned it in that show, if you ask me. He did some dance moves that good heavens, it was impressive. It was super impressive. So my vote went to Captain Hook. Anyway, it's kind of fun because what you do is you go in, you see all the different villains. The three main villains that come out are Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent. And then the crowd chooses who is the most unfair of them all. And it ended up being Cruella. And I don't know, I think she might win every time. Pretty sure it's rigged. But Captain Hook, he's the one that got my vote this time. He was really good. So anyways, that was a fun show. Definitely worth checking it out because it was just fun. It's new. Yeah, very good, very good. Just kind of walking through Toy Story here. This land, it's so busy and crazy all the time. It's an 80-minute wait time for Toy Story Mania. I believe Slinky we're gonna find out here in just a second, but last I looked it was at 90 minutes. I'm sure it's a little bit more than that now. And I do know that Woody's lunchbox, it's so popular right now. It's not like if you want to do the mobile ordering, it's not available for like at least a half an hour. So it takes a minute if you're gonna do even the mobile ordering. So plan ahead on Woody's lunchbox because we were just looking to see how long, and it's not even available for at least a half an hour. So the next available window is in 30 minutes. That tells you how popular Woody's lunchbox is. All right, so even Alien Swirling Saucers is at a 40-minute wait. So just lots of wait times today. Left over here, we got some stormtroopers coming out. So they're still having the single rider line open, which is nice. I didn't know if they were going to change it. They were still doing a pilot program through the spring, but now it's summertime and they're still doing it. So you just kind of walk down the exit in this area here and we'll see. It doesn't look too bad right now. I think it's just these 3 or 4 in front of us, a couple guys in front there. We're about to go through to the next section, so it's not too bad. So that's the part right there where you would normally go, but single rider gets to go past that. And we head around down this little back alleyway where it claims ground crew only, but this is open for the single riders. We get in here and we stop, and then they'll direct us through. We're gonna head into Walt Disney Presents One Man's Dream. So there's like different artifacts in here. This is an early animation table. The first 3 Mickey Mouse cartoons, Plain Crazy, The Gallopin' Gaucho, Steamboat Willie, were all created on animated tables similar to this reproduction. So now we just blitz down to Hollywood Tower of Terror and check out the weather, how fast it can turn. It goes from beautiful to a little bit of, so you see how beautiful the sky is there, but back behind it's like really super dark and threatening. So that's just kind of how it is here at Disney World. It's been like that every day this week, where it's been absolutely gorgeous all morning, and then it'll turn really quick and become kind of crazy, but it's still pretty. So right now it's currently posted as a 35-minute wait. Like I said, there's just so many people here, and you just do the best you can. If you don't want to do the lightning lane, on days like today, it might be worth it. It might be worth it if you've never been here before. Okay, so you can see the clouds are threatening, and it came in really quick, had a lot of wind with it, and it did cool things off just a titch. So that was good, but nothing's happened. We went on Tower of Terror, and it just never developed into anything other than what you're seeing. So according to the weather, it's supposed to be clear after 4 o'clock, and that's in about 15, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, 15 minutes. So I don't know if it's gonna be clear, but I don't think it's gonna rain on us. Okay, we are back kind of near where Muppets 3D or Muppet Vision 3D is. And what's sad is I was trying to get here to do one last little thing on it, but it closed just a few days ago, so we missed it by less than a week. So I want to at least show you what it looks like now that they've got this all closed. So they're getting ready for Monsters, you know, the whole Monsters Inc. land, but I want to show you how they've closed it up already. So they have this thing already boarded up. There's no more Pizza Rizzo, no more Mama Melrose. Those closed a little while earlier, I think, but here it is. I'm watching you, Wazowski. And 2319. So there you go. It is all closed down back there. So this is what it's going to be, is this right here. So they're gonna repurpose this whole area. I do know that Harryhausen's is gonna be an amazing new restaurant. They're gonna have an absolutely amazing ride that is simulated like in the door factory. That's going to be really fun. So stay tuned for that. I don't remember the opening date on that, but it's going to take them time to kind of redo everything for that. Right there is the concept art. All right, so leave me a comment down below what you guys think. How do you guys feel? I know everybody's talking about it. How do you feel about the changes? Some people just absolutely hate to see the Muppets leave. Some people are saying, thank goodness, it's about time. Where do you guys fall? I am one of those bittersweet. I said this about in one of my other videos when we went over to Tom Sawyer's Island. You know, they keep saying how much land Disney has, and you know, we've got plenty of land to do whatever we want and continue to expand, except for they're not really using the land to expand. What they're doing is they're just closing down some of these old attractions, repurposing them, and not really expanding to make it bigger. So I don't know. I feel like they could probably keep some of this stuff, or at least if you want to move it somewhere or do something else with it, I don't know. I just think, man, all of this tradition and fun. Some attractions are timeless, right? Small World, they'll never touch Small World. They're never going to touch Pirates. You know, those kind of attractions are safe. But Muppets, apparently there's a lifetime or lifespan to it. So anyway, leave me a comment down below what you think. What is your thoughts about it? Not that we can change anything, but at least we can vent a little bit. So although I am sad to see it go, I will say I do love Monsters. And I can't wait to see what they do. The new ride looks phenomenal. The ride concept looks like such a fun idea, and I know I'm going to be thrilled to come and check it out. But anyway, yeah, tell me what you guys think. Just curious to know. Okay, you guys, that has been such a fun day. We're kind of sad. We do have to drive home tomorrow, but we've had a great couple days here. And we plan to come back in a couple weeks, the 1st of August. So it'll be a few weeks, but we'll be back. And it's always so much easier when you leave this place knowing that you're going to be back in just a couple weeks. But I do have to say, today was a really awesome day. Starting out at Hollywood Studios, getting to see the two new shows, The Villains and also Little Mermaid show. They are so fun. They're definitely worth checking them out. I think you guys would really like them. If you're a Disney fan, you're gonna like them just because it's Disney. But man, we've lucked out. The weather's been good today. It got a little bit crazy and scary at sometimes, thinking it's gonna basically rain on us, but it didn't do that today, so we got really lucky. But I just gotta say, thank you guys so much for sticking this out. I know that you can spend your time doing other things and watching other vlogs, but I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. If you did like this, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe, because we've got so much more Disney content coming. I've got so much more stuff from Europe coming, not to mention we are going on a Disney cruise. It's in September. We're going to be going on a Disney cruise out of England, and we're going to go through a bunch of European countries. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If that's not enough cruising, we're going to come back and we're going to actually go on a very Merry Christmas cruise on the Treasure, as well as I've got another cruise booked for the Destiny. So we've got all kinds of things coming your way, Disney related, also European related, just all kinds of fun travel. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me that you guys even care and are watching. So thank you again. You know, we told a great story today, and we'll see you on the next video.